Hi, I'm Father Mike Weiler. I'm Provincial of the California Province of the Society of Jesus, and I'd like to speak to you about some of our needs in forming young men to be priests and brothers in the Society. As we look forward to serving the Church in the future, the Society is facing a happy and unexpected problem. We have so many vocations coming now that our novitiate building is inadequate, so we're looking to expand it.
Hi, my name is Father Tom Lamana. I'm the Director of Novices here at the Jesuit Novitiate of the Three Companions in Culver City. This novitiate serves both the California Province and the Oregon Province. The novitiate program itself is our entry-level training program, or our first stage of formation, for young men who are seeking to become Jesuits.
For one of the first programs I did here, it was at St. Francis Medical Center. I was a chaplain for about 2 months. I liked the idea, the concept of contemplatives in action, to be out in the world doing something. Instead of just praying, we're actually praying by working with other communities. It's a combination of both justice and faith, which I admire about the Jesuits a lot.
I'm on my second year experiment teaching at Urban Day High School math. When the freshmen come into Urban Day High School, a lot of them are coming from schools that may have not put so much of an emphasis on academics, and so a lot of the students are trying to catch up. So I'm working with them to get them up to level, but also prepare them for the math that they're hopefully going to be taking in college. The idea of Catholic education needs to adapt to what's going on in the world, and I think the Jesuits are doing that. The Jesuits are, through models like the Cristo Rey Network, the Nativity Schools. These are opportunities where the Jesuits are seeing what's happening in different communities and trying to address those needs through different models of education.
I feel called to be Jesuit because Jesuits have a lot of different ministries that they're involved in. So as part of my formation, I worked with the Office of Restorative Justice with the Archdiocese of Los Angeles. And what they do is restore relationships between the incarcerated, their families, and the community. The population that we work with at the Office of Restorative Justice are guys who were in prison for life but were able to get paroled. And so now, coming out of it, they are having to learn how to adjust to this brand new world, LA in the 21st century. So learning what a computer is, what a cell phone is, and how to use those new technologies to find jobs and find housing and to adjust back into life in Los Angeles in the 21st century.
I think this is an exciting time now as we are coming together to create the new West Coast province with the Oregon province and the California province. And since our novitiate is going to be serving both provinces together as one, it's really a great moment for us to look at how we can use this facility and grow and enhance this facility so that it can be of optimal service for us as we move forward into the future.
I'm standing here at our chapel. Our chapel is a centerpiece for the Jesuit community here and the novitiate program. We gather daily to have Mass in this chapel, and we gather 2 other times at least each day to pray as a community. Plus, the novices themselves use this chapel for their own personal prayer. It originally was a garage that was converted.
We do feel that after 20 years, it's time for us to consider building a larger chapel or enhancing it in some way so that it'll be less crowded and we can have an even more prayerful space for hopefully a larger group of Jesuit novices as we move into the future. And it's really the first thing that we consider when we think about how we can grow and develop the novitiate into the future.
We're here in our recreation room. The rec room is another gathering place for us as a community. It's important for Jesuits to recreate together. Our documents call us to it. It helps us form brotherhood. It helps us form relationships that carry over into our apostolic lives as well. This space serves us very well, but is outdated. It's in need of new carpeting and new furniture. We're standing in the main house of our novitiate community. Our community is made up of 23 Jesuits. There are 18 novices this year in the novitiate. Over the past few years, we've had a consistent number of novices coming into the novitiate programs both up in Portland and here in Culver City. As a new province emerges on the West Coast, this one novitiate will serve that whole area. And as we look to the future, we expect to have a novitiate of 18 to 24 novices. This house is a good house, but it's not quite big enough for that number. We need more bedroom space. Your financial assistance certainly will help us prepare for a future that we reasonably expect.
As important as the novitiate is, it's only the beginning of the formation of a Jesuit. That formation takes more than 10 years. Many of those years are spent in studies. So the Jesuits that we prepare go to schools like St. Louis University, Loyola Chicago, Fordham University, Santa Clara University, and Boston College. And the cost of supporting men in those places runs between $55,000 and $60,000 a year. So as we look towards the future, a future happily with more vocations, we look to increase our endowment so that we'd be able to continue to prepare these men to serve the church as well-educated, cutting-edge priests and brothers in the society.